Welcome to Changing the Game, a show where we spotlight the players and people redefining what success looks like in their sport. Today I'm in the locker room with Hampton University freshman Anthony Bardonille, who's already making a major impact on the field. As a freshman attack, Anthony is already leading Hampton's offense, putting up 26 goals this season and positioning himself to break an all-time record. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and how it is coming in as a freshman and making this big of an impact?
Yes. One, thank you for having me. Thank you for getting my name right, too. A lot of people mess it up, so I appreciate that. My name is Anthony Bardonille. I'm a first-year accounting major from Washington, D.C. I play attack here for Hampton University lacrosse team. Hampton has been amazing. Not too far, about 3 hours. I'm from D.C., so I've been around, and as you know, Hampton's got a big DMV influence, so I know a lot of students beforehand. I mean, I went to high school with 3 of the guys on the team.
Oh, okay.
The goalie, our
Wow.
goalie Miles, has actually
He did tell me that.
been my goalie since I was about 5 years old.
What?
Yeah, he's been my rec goalie, my club goalie.
Oh my gosh. Are y'all like close?
Yeah, he's a good friend of mine.
That's good.
So it definitely made the transition to Hampton a lot easier, but I'm just blessed for the opportunity to play lacrosse here, to continue my dream.
You had a standout game this season against VMI.
Yes.
Yes. So tell us a little bit about that game.
That game was weird. I think it was. We were eerily calm. Like, I do remember the sideline before that game. Like, not a lot of guys were hooting and hollering. Like, everyone seemed to be almost melancholy in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everyone was just really chilled out. And I think that game, it was a 5 p.m. game. We had the whole day to ourselves. I took a nice nap, which was nice. And I think everyone just really wanted to just go out there and prove that we can hang with a team like VMI. Actually, on my visit to Hampton, Hampton had played VMI.
Oh, okay.
And it wasn't very pretty. So I think for me that day, I just really wanted to just show like who I am and who I could play like. And James Green let out a shot that went in early, and him and I low-key had a not an argument, but just kind of just like playful banter.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember when he scored that goal, and I was like, oh, so that's how you feel today, like you're feeling good.
You're coming strong.
You're feeling good. He was like, yeah, like that's how I'm coming. And I remember that moment. I was like, okay, well, my senior leader who's told me like I can really play well if I apply myself, and he's showing the way, like physically and vocally, like I gotta follow suit. And it just chips happened to align that game, and the ball went in the back of the net as much as it did.
So this season you have 26 goals.
It's pretty good.
That's good.
It's pretty good. I didn't know that.
So you are on your way to setting a record. One more goal, and you'll have the most goals in a single season ever.
Yes.
I'm sitting with somebody making history right now.
Trying.
That should be coming within the next.
Hopefully. Can never say.
Yes.
Never say, but just hope.
Let's pray. Willing. Yes, God willing. So can you tell us a little bit about like what this record is for, and how this is gonna look for the team?
Well, it's definitely a nice keepsake.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely something that'd be really cool to tell my kids or anyone who asks me questions about Hampton. But I feel the record really isn't as poignant until we really win a game. I know that's really just the goal. I know a lot of the goals I've scored have just been in an effort to get that one win. And hey, if the record comes and we get a win, it's gonna be an even better day. If not, I'll still be pretty happy because I know I worked for it. So yeah, it would definitely mean a lot. Definitely means more to see that young kids can come to a place like Hampton and put up big numbers and compete with the best of the best in the country.
That's true.
At a HBCU.
With a player with your talent, a lot of people wouldn't expect you to choose Hampton. But what made you still decide to come here?
One, I would just say the coaching staff. Out of all the coaches that I spoke to throughout my recruitment process, When Coach Chaz Woodson was still here and Coach Culpepper, who is now our head coach now. Mm-hmm. It felt very family oriented, which is something I was looking for in a program. Even now with the guys, we're definitely a family.
Yeah.
People on campus could tell. The lacrosse
I see it.
Lacrosse is definitely one big family. And I hadn't had that in a while. So when I was speaking with those two mentors, it really resonated. This was a place where I could be myself, and they want me for me, not as a Anthony the lacrosse player, Anthony the kid from DC. They valued my own personal beliefs and the way I saw things, and we had similar thought processes and conversations. So I would definitely say a big part of me wanting to come to Hampton was the coaches. And then on top of that, you only get one college career, which I really had to sit down and think about. And when I thought about colleges and schools, God willing, lacrosse only is 4 to 5 years.
Yeah.
So if I couldn't play,
there's a bigger picture.
It's a bigger picture. So if I couldn't play today anymore, I would want to be at a place where I could just be a normal student and I would have fun.
Oh, I see.
And Hampton was a school for me where if I was a so-called NERP or whatever they call it, I would be having a blast here. And I'm having a blast now. I just also get to play Division I lacrosse.
Sure.
So
we spoke a little bit about kind of your family ties. I know I spoke a little bit to you said your uncle, Miles Harrison. He was a player on the Morgan State Bears.
Back in the 10 Bears, the 10 Bears back in the 70s.
And they had crazy impact. Yeah, so they were competing against some of the best teams as a HBCU back then. And their team, due to funding and lack of resources and stuff, isn't a team anymore. So having those family ties, your cousin Kyle, he's one of the...
He's all right. He's pretty good. Maybe
one
in the Hall
of
of Fame.
Best back players.
Yeah.
To play lacrosse, by the way. How is that growing up with those family ties?
I think when I was younger, I definitely felt the pressure a little bit. I have one of my favorite keepsakes in my room is a picture of my cousin and all of his collegiate and pro accolades to the time. And he had wrote "You're next in line" to AJ. And I remember always looking at that poster as a kid.
Wow.
And it was really cool. It's always cool when your family member is a pretty influential place. I go to camps and people find out we're related. So it definitely was a lot of pressure. There was definitely a bit in time where I would be who's Kyle Harrison? I wouldn't act like I knew him to just try to find my own path.
Yeah, set your own.
Honestly, this year I wore 18. That was his number.
Oh. Okay.
I used to wear it a lot when I was younger, and I kind of didn't want to be known as just his cousin.
Mm-hmm.
Because everyone wants to be able to write their own story and pave their own path. But coming into Hampton, he was a big influence. Not just my life, but almost my entire generation of Black athletes that play this sport. And so it was definitely he definitely played a big part in my love and my drive for the sport.
Mm-hmm.
And my willing to want to be as impactful as he was to the next generation of Black kids as he was for mine.
So going forward, I know a lot of people I've spoken to, and probably just people how they view sports, they aren't confident that you are going to choose to stay here with the success you're having. Do you want to give us a little insight on that?
There's not much to say. I love lacrosse. If coaches were to reach out to me, I'd be very appreciative of people seeing my talent and wanting to value that, and that to be something that's a part of their culture. But Hampton's my home. I want to graduate from an HBCU. Both my parents, my mom went to Howard, my dad went to Morehouse.
Wow.
So
So you,
I would love to graduate from an HBCU.
mhm,
It was always a thought. It was never really something I thought would really be my life.
mhm.
But as I've been here, I don't think I could go anywhere else.
That's good to hear because I heard you guys have a 2027 season. That's your players are
Really good. We
you have
got
good recruits.
Bryson, Nathan, my boy Cole. Got a bunch of dudes coming in that are really ready to work. So
Okay.
yeah, no, I'm excited to really see the future of Hampton. I really want this place to be the next premier spot for young Black athletes that play this sport, where they feel like they have a space where they can be themselves, dress how they want, talk how they want, be their own person, like full unapology, be Black, and still get to play Division I lacrosse. Because that's the dream.
Wow.
That's the dream.
I understand that as a Black athlete who is succeeding in a sport, and I mean, you want
It's definitely
money.
tempting. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
you
definitely want to go
want
to like the
opportunities.
places, because part of it is as a status. Like when you're at the premier schools, you're put in a different light. Um, the exposure you get is definitely different.
But I do think the impact.
It's not the same.
Yeah,
It just will never be the same.
You guys have a lot of influence, especially being somebody who's like, no, like despite the struggles that come with it, you're still going to choose to be here. Now the next athlete is like, well, I want to play with them, and they're going to come here, and that's how you get a win.
I mean, my whole thing was during my recruitment process with my parents, speaking it over, was like, why not Hampton? Like honestly, like why isn't the Black school not the first choice for our Black athletes? Like honestly, like.
Do you think that what you're getting here beats out what you might have gotten in another school?
I think everything is a give and take. I mean, truth be told, like honest transparency, there's definitely some things that Hampton lacks. We don't have the best facilities. Like we're a very small school. But I think that's also like the beauty of Hampton. Like you get to know everybody.
Yeah.
You get to know a lot of the people in your class if you're willing to put yourself out there.
Sure.
Like it's a very tight community. The teachers know you for the most part if you show up.
Yeah. There's definitely more of
faculty. If like I said, like if you're willing to put yourself out there, you definitely can build like very interpersonal connections with a lot of people at Hampton, which you may not be able to do at a big school. Sure. So I mean, I think that everything like is kind of just like a give and take. It's really what you make it, to be honest.
And that's the Hampton motto, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is what you make it.
To kind of wrap it up, what do you want people to see about Hampton lacrosse or know about Hampton lacrosse that they might not see?
One thing I want people to know about Hampton lacrosse that they may not see.
I think people have a lot of opinions on the team and a lot of thoughts on the team, but they don't really obviously know you guys. So
no, they don't at all, actually. I would say remember that we're all still kids. Like I definitely see the hate online. I've definitely heard it. Truth be told, a lot of people when they heard I was going to Hampton were not fond of my decision.
Really?
Lacrosse confidants, peers, like it's very unorthodox. Like it's where people don't understand it. But like everyone here, like we're definitely young men growing into ourselves. But like I would just want people to understand, like we are also still kids who are chasing a dream. So like chill on us. Yes. We're working and trying our best. So I know it is. I mean, I've definitely been a person who's been outside looking in at Hampton and have my own opinions. And it's different as I've been here.
And it's hard when, I mean, people just don't see wins. So all they're seeing is like
results.
Yeah, people, they have nothing to base it on other than you're not winning, and it's like you're not seeing what else is being done.
There's so many struggles. There's so many beautiful parts of this, like even outside of lacrosse. So definitely, yeah. Just remember we're kids. Yeah. Kids having fun playing the sport that we love.
So what do you hope what is your kind of goals for the next few years, just in general, not just in
Um,
CrossFit?
well, I want to become a firefighter when this is all said and done.
Oh, really?
Yes. Um, Travel the world, just enjoy life. But for lacrosse, I want to win some games. And before I leave, my goal is to make sure Hampton is competing consistently, and hopefully we win a CAA tournament, so we'll get an automatic bid to the NCAA tournament.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you
And
have big
I
goals
think
for
it's
this year.
plausible. Yeah, yeah. What's the saying? Like you aim for the moon, missing the stars.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's true. So small wins take you to the big ones.
for sure.
Are you so you don't want to play professionally?
Um, I don't want to say I don't.
It's just
If the opportunity presents itself, I'll definitely look into it. But I mean, I can't retire my mom off of lacrosse.
no.
Sport's so expensive.
No?
Sport's so expensive. Maybe in like 15 years that'll be a possibility for a college lacrosse athlete. But for right now, I want to enjoy college, be as impactful as possible, and then go live my life.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're good. You got backup plans for whatever the opposite of backup plans are.
Future plans.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you so much
Yeah.
for doing this.
Yeah. No, thank you.
At Hampton, the scoreboard might not always tell the whole story, but the players are still changing the game. I'm your host, Aster Hill. I'm here today with Anthony Bardonille, and see y'all next time.
Thank you.
Perfect timing. What's up, Ethan?
So good. How are you?